Some months ago, actually, a friend of mine came to me, and because they know my connection with the Greek Cypriot community, they told me there is this artwork, what we can do. I said, okay, the best thing to show it publicly and to ask who is the owner, because probably somebody else bought it from Xanthos and they used to have them at their home. But I knew that because I get contact with his son and daughter, and most probably it is from his studio. I say most probably because I know the history behind it.
What did they say?
They were very happy because it is not only an artwork. It is emotional, because not only people, they have ontological aspect in their life. Even the objects, they have ontological values because they represent the ontos, because they are with us and they have meaning. Not because it is an artwork, but because it is an object which has value for those people. It was broken, I restored it, and as you see, I fixed the parts that it was broken, and it's okay now. It's exactly 218, which they used to be in the basement of the Atatürk Cultural Center. It's years that we are trying to wake up the consciousness of the people and the politicians to give back these artworks, because it's not correct to keep them there when there are real owners waiting for them. And it took actually many time. I can say you that first time when I wrote my article about these artworks, it was Mehmet Ali Talat period. And then when Derviş Eroğlu came up as a new president, again I wrote another article and I told him directly. But it didn't happen, actually.
Why?
I don't know. This is a question that we should ask to the politicians. But I feel good. I feel that it was something that should be done many years ago. But at least we can say that Mustafa Akıncı had a human courage and morality to decide it about this act, this humanitarian act. But I don't like the idea of putting this case in the measure treatments, because it is not a question of giving and taking. You give them because they don't belong to you. So this is not moral and not ethical. I don't find it correct to treat this case so politically and exhaust this human feelings, let's say. There are at Kerinya, there are in Famagusta. They used to be in the Kerinya and Famagusta municipality. Of course, we cannot expose the people who they have them, because it's necessary to wait that they decided to give back all these artworks. I saw the photography of them. They are portraits, fantastic portraits of many different artists. Probably it was a workshop of portraits, and it's very interesting. The dates are around 30s. Because it's a sign of life. That's why I told you about politicians. Politicians, they believe they are in the center of the life, but they are not. We are producing the cultural values. Artists, writers, thinkers. That's why mass media should go and ask their opinion too, not going around and follow always politicians. You don't have to look only to the picture, because picture is a surface, but there is something deeper behind the picture. I don't have borderlines, for example. I coexist. Actually, even to use this terminology, coexist, is a bit strange. We exist, not coexist. They have to have decisions without ethnocentric, let's say, instruments. Okay, they have to be free of these kind of ethnocentrism and ethno-egoism, let's say. Because when you decide about something, you want to keep something for you, but you is the other too. So it's a sort of balance between ego and alter, actually. When we decide about this, then we can solve the problem. I mean, I'm a secret artist. And I'm happy that the people, they admire my work. That's it.